3-in-1, too good to be true? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. Today I am going to review for you the DRMTLGY Luminizing Eye Corrector. This is what they call it. It's a 3-in-1 product, and I'm going to swatch the fair and medium for you. I am already wearing them. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you pros and cons. I love DRMTLGY, and I swear by their mineral SPF, the tinted mineral SPF. And when they sent me these in PR, I was really excited, really excited. So I'm going to explain to you exactly what to expect. I feel like if you go in with expectations that are sort of not necessarily geared towards what the product actually is, maybe you're disappointed, or you might be blown away, right? Okay, you get 1/4 ounce in this packaging, and it is a Luminous Eye Corrector SPF 41. So you know that I am a firm believer in sunscreen. There are other products on the market that have SPF and eye tint and eye cream mixed in one, and they range in a total variety of price points. So this one retails for $44 without any discount. Sometimes they'll have a bundle deal. I think it's a 20% off discount. So with that said, I think that this falls into the category of a kind of a mid price point, because I'm thinking of the Color Science one. It's very popular, and I think it's in the $60 price point. So I'm going to show you, this is shade medium, and I've got some B-roll where I applied this morning, just in natural light, the shade medium right here on my under eye area, just like I would an eye cream. And you can see that it is a thicker product. There is a lot of pigment. It goes on pretty dense. So you can see how it has that cooling tip. You can either apply it directly. I kind of do the, I like to sort of squeeze off a little. A little goes a long way. And obviously if you did a whole pump, you would get probably too much product to make it easy to use. However, you know what I'm gonna say is that you need plenty of sunscreen to give yourself adequate proper sun protection. So a full pump doesn't necessarily give you too much product. It gives you the right amount of product that will completely cover your eyelid and under eye area so that you have proper SPF protection. However, I think I'm not going to do it that way, so that's your choice. Currently, this is from several hours ago, and I think it's done a nice job of highlighting my under eye area. It hasn't completely concealed my under eye area like maybe a full coverage concealer would, but it has done a really nice job just giving me a more fresh, awakened appearance. And I do love the fact that you can use it on your eyelids and just all around the orbital bone. And I noticed a little bit of creasing right here from expression lines after probably a couple hours, which I just blotted out with my finger. I think because the product is thick, you might see that. It's a sturdy eye cream. Okay, let's just do it this way. I'm gonna do it this way. I wanna see if it's buildable. That's really the reason I'm doing it this way. And when you apply it with the cold tip, when you apply it with this metal tip applicator, you're really like, wow, you're getting, there's nowhere for the product to go for it in your fingertips. So you are getting kind of that full coverage. I'm gonna take my BK Beauty brush Why not, right? I don't have any other makeup on. I've got my eyebrows on. I don't have any other makeup on. So I think that using it a second time punches up the concealing benefits. Still, it doesn't make it too makeup-y. It is a mineral sunscreen. It is titanium and zinc combined. There's also other ingredients here like mushroom extract. There's an apple extract, watermelon extract. They also have other ceramide and, of course, ingredients that are very emollient. And so I think it's a beautiful, smooth look. It's not dry. It's not matte. Yeah. So I think that's pretty good, you know? I think that if you don't want to wear makeup, but you want sun protection around your eye area, you don't want to do a separate eye cream, I think this is a really good choice. Let's use the fair on this eye. It comes in fair, medium, tan, and dark. Okay, so here we have fair on this side. I have applied it already several hours ago, and you can see there's just a little bit of creasing right here, which all it takes is to just, I didn't powder. You know, your lids produce oils. The product itself has emollients in it, and there is just nowhere for it to go except in those creases, and that is not a bad thing about the product. Okay. Personally, I prefer the shade medium. Even though I am very fair, I'm not like the fairest. Just kidding. But I feel like the fair shade is too light for me. I don't prefer this type of under eye, you know, how light it is, because in fact, sometimes I buy concealers or I get sent concealers that are this shade, and they work and I make them work. It's just, I feel like a little bit more a tidge darker will give me a more concealing, brightening, but actually it's pretty darn good, you know? This almost looks more concealed, and then this is maybe more natural. I'm trying to decide. Yes, I am still filming on my phone. It's probably going to be a couple weeks before I get my camera replacement, but I think I've got one picked out. Yes, it is repurposed. It's a used camera, but I think it's going to, yeah, it's going to be like this for a few more videos, right? We're good. We're okay. We can deal. Do you know how many creators film on their iPhones? However, this iPhone is 3 years old. And that's like a dinosaur in technology days. I like it, but I don't love it. That is my straight up answer for you. But I also really appreciate what this is doing. And if you're going on vacation and you don't want to pack a bunch of stuff, you're probably, if you're doing some kind of sunny destination, you want sun protection more than you want a full face of makeup, I'm assuming. So I'm going to put on a little bit of this Wet n Wild stick foundation. I do apologize for the microphone. I think I need to get a wireless mic. Yeah, that needs to happen. So I am trying to compensate in editing for that. So turn that volume up. I'm going to put my Jones Road. Oh, yeah. So I think when it comes to full makeup routine, I like to use an eye cream, and then I like to use a color corrector, and then I like to use a concealer. And that's a lot of steps, and not everybody wants to live like that. And I completely understand. And not everyone is in this sort of makeup obsessed world where you have just a ton of choices in front of you because you've either shopped like crazy or you get PR. I think that even maybe the dermatology, I think what would be fun to play around with is putting on a corrector like the e.l.f. color corrector or like the Jones Road neutralizer or something to that effect. Even this Makeup Revolution, they just came out with this nice under eye brightener, very much a dupe to the old fashioned Becca, remember? So I think that with this dermatology and, you know, I think that could make a really, really nice combination. I am going to not powder. I am going to just continue with my makeup the way it is. You know what? Oh, I think this would be so pretty. I am going to put on my Flight 0.7, and it's this beautiful luminizer, and it's just so lovely. And yeah, and I think I'm just gonna kind of set that in there. I feel like my eyelids need a little bit of powder, so I'm actually just going to use this Florasis Jade powder, right? One of my Amazon Velvet Puffs. Okay, I have this NYX product. I'm going to do a bit of, I've got my BK Beauty 113. This is I think this is Fair. It's the Wonder Stick, and it's got just a nice, like, look at the contour on this. So good. And it's a very cool gray tone, right? Ooh, I'm digging it. Okay. Dermatology, medium, fair. I can't tell the difference now after everything's said and done. So I like it. I think if you understand what you're getting and don't expect it to just be this, you know, concealer of, you know, the best concealer you've ever used. Also, if you're very oily, you might not like it at all. So it really, it serves a purpose, and it's amazing for what it does, providing sun coverage, brightening, and moisturizing eye cream benefits. It's phenomenal. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys understood that. And yeah. And I also felt like it was time I talked about it because I've had these for a while. And I really like what my complexion's doing right now. This to me is a very just regular makeup situation I would feel really comfortable with on a daily basis, just kind of hanging out and then maybe just giving it more, you know, more oomph for depending on the occasion. But this feels really good. Like it feels good close up. So, and discount code in the description box if this is something you've been looking forward to. Or if you want to get a few more of your sunscreen products, hey, I know, right? It's always stock up. But okay, folks, thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Bye.